Hey, welcome back to the dip. I'm Stephen Peace. Let's dip into the world of pop culture so you know exactly what to look forward to in your world. Our first C is for content, and I have to say, Apple TV's The Studio is an absolute treat. I would go as far as to say Apple TV is a channel that looks set to become the leader in streaming services. Just as the quality of their programming and the budgets they're throwing at it as well. They've literally gone full production on their content, making it just a real joy to watch their channel. And they're not even in the top 5, which I asked Gemini what is the top 5 streaming channels, and they are as follows. Number 5, BBC iPlayer. Number 4, Now TV. Number 3, the Disney Channel. 2, Amazon Prime. 1, Netflix. So they're nowhere near the top 5, which is a great shame, but it means you're in for a treat. I can really recommend, it would be worth your while having a free week with Apple TV and indulging in some quality viewing. It was good to see that the BBC made it into the top 5, because me personally, I always forget that I've paid for my TV license until I look at my bank statement. So that kind of acts as a reminder. Oh, go and check out what's happening on the BBC. You're paying for it, but you never watch it or listen to it, as the case may be this week. I had a listen on Sunday to Gillian Anderson's Tracks of My Years, and it was fabulous. It was a great hour, lots of content from her past with the X-Files. She chose some banging tunes, really good, great music to have a listen to, as well as listen to her views on bits and bobs in her career. Also, she has a new film coming up called Salt Path, but we're going to pick up on that a little later when we have a look at our C coming soon. So back to content. I've been on YouTube and I've found a couple of beauties worth investing time in. To re-engage with a comic book Comic-Con community, I have had a look at Marvel Channel's 85 iconic MCU moments. It's in 4K if you go looking for it, and it's a chance to be told the whole timeline of the Marvel universe, including their TV shows, in, I think it was about an hour, something like that. And it was good. It was good, and I'm pleased as well to hear on social media that Kevin Feige has addressed that Marvel content feels more like homework than watching TV. Bang on the money. It's absolutely punishing watching some of the content on Marvel TV. Disney Channel, with regards to Marvel TV. And the fact that the TV shows were crossing over into the cinematic universe wasn't helping, because if you hadn't been brought up to speed with what was going on in the Marvel TV universe, it kind of like took away the value of your cinematic experience. Particularly, I thought, with the last Doctor Strange, I thought it was a bit of a pickle to watch, but predominantly it was because it was following what had happened in One Division from the TV show. So it was a complex watch, and I think Kevin Feige is addressing it now. He's going to steer the ship away from the iceberg, which is a good move. So also on YouTube, there was the director's cut of Troy to buy, now with a runtime of 3 hours and 16 minutes. Now, I've just watched it, literally, and I loved it. I really, really loved it. There was more content in it, a little bit more depth to the story. And I tell you, if you had a girlfriend, or, yes, that's right, if you had a girlfriend or a partner that was into Brad Pitt, you could get away with watching the 3 hour and 16 minute version, because who doesn't like Brad Pitt? You know what I mean? Like, even I was at male envy watching it. I was like, for fuck's sake, he looks mint, bastard. And it was just a great story. So definitely get involved with that. I've got a copy if any of you young and available females care to join me for a 3 hour and 16 minute extravaganza. Don't have to be that young. Get in touch. And our next C is for collectibles. Right. Here's the thing, okay? If you would like to support the channel, as well as Medi Cinema, check out the merch by following the link in the description to the Spock app. The packaging team is ready to ship your collectible cards to you ASAP. And I'm ready to donate £1 for a normal card that's purchased and £1.50 for a variant. Okay, so great stuff. And that just leaves us with the coming soon segment. So as I said earlier, we have the Salt Path with Gillian Anderson. Guess what though? Only 122,000 views in 4 months. However, don't let those numbers fool you. This true story is a reflection of Britain, and it should be watched at all costs. It's going to be a banging film. I also saw the trailer for The Last Rodeo, which I'm going to recommend. It's a true story of a rodeo rider pulled out of retirement for the prize money and the glory. 1 million views in 1 month, but it looks an absolute banger. And then we have the 31-second sneak peek from Amazon Prime of Spiderman Noir starring Nicolas Cage. And they've done a bang-up job of making it look directly like the comics. Very similar to Sin City. So they know exactly what they're doing there. So yeah, get involved. Absolutely great. All right, so that's about it from me. I'll catch up with you after I've been to see Mission Impossible and give you a full-blown, no spoilers, but a decent enough review. All right, you take care. Cheers now. Bye. So, I've had a bit of an epiphany over the weekend. First of all, I realised, listening to the Gillian Anderson discussion on the Tracks of My Years, just how old she is which freaked me out because it made me realise just how old I am. Like, she's got a 30-year-old daughter. And like, David Duchovny has 2 kids, and he had them in about season 3 of The X-Files. And The X-Files finished years ago. It's like crazy. I cannot, for the life of me, track time. I have no idea until I get a blunt reminder how much time is passing. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, apart from the fact that in here I'm stuck in my teens. It's wild to think. I had no idea, absolutely no idea. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I'm wondering if that has any cause and effect on the way I think, because I noticed my nicknames through the years have been Stevie Boy, Young Steve, what was the other one? Little Steve, but we won't go into that. Height, it was all to do with height. And I swear that's the truth. But it's like, I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. But this gift has given me an advantage with puzzle solving. So, for instance, I am addicted to solving puzzles obsessively. For instance, with the cards. Now, I realised when I did the math on buying the cards, I've spent £695 on 42 cards. And I was like, well, no wonder I'm single. I mean, fucking hell. But the issue is, I've been buying cards from the US while there's a trade war. So Trump's tariffs is our VAT. So when you include the cost of the post plus the tariff, aka the VAT, the cards have gone up when they've arrived at my end, and eBay have been charging me this tariff. So, but that then made me realise the solution is to do both. It is to scan the cards and upload them to Coinbase and take the cards to a Comic-Con, because you spoke to David Lee and you've got his permission to do what you like with the cards. In fact, he's going to support it. I was thinking I'm going to need a sign from him to say who he is at a Comic-Con. So I've worked out already the solution going forward. It's just a shame I bought the cards during the trade war, because I can't post them any cheaper, which is why I'm going to take the hit and donate money to Medicinema to encourage people to buy the cards and do a little bit extra towards the charity and not think about the cost of the card. Well, it's far out, man. It's absolutely far out. I couldn't believe it. Like, it dawned on me Sunday morning listening to the Gillian Anderson interview. I cannot track the passing of time. I can only get a reminder and realise how much time has gone. Isn't that wild? Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I've got no other bits, so all's well that ends well, and I'll catch up with you after I've seen Mission Impossible. See you in a bit.